Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you. Just wanted to say thank you all so much for all the well wishes on baby. I posted a little post about our registry, and I got a couple of you guys to already contribute, and I thought that was so sweet. No need to contribute at all, but I just wanted to throw it out there. I didn't get as much family support as I thought that I would get on the registry. So I was like, you know what? Let me post it for my Pisces family, see if anyone is able to contribute to baby girl. And you guys are so sweet with all your comments. So we're going to be using the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck and the Wild Reflections Tarot today. And we'll get a reading out and see what is going on in your life. What do you need to know at this current time? We'll pull 4 cards. Alright, Spirit guys, these cards are wanting to talk. I decided on this deck because a lot of us are in transition, and this deck is basically talking about travel, movement. Alright, I had a feeling this is going to come out. Impasse, this is reflect and redirect your energy. So you've come to an impasse, Pisces. You've come to a place where it's time to change course. You have view from above, get the big picture. All right, so Spirit is saying there is a higher level of consciousness needed for you to navigate this transition. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So you're going through a very healing time. This is also probably exposing the inner healer within you. And rejuvenating rain, which I actually am preparing for the next couple of days. Clear the past to heal the present. On the bottom of your deck, Pisces, you have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Wow. Okay. So just from these cards alone, let's dive in, and then we will see what the book says. So with impasse, this is talking about you getting to the point where this gate, this place of no return or no entry has entered your life. So there's this place where you've either realized, I've come to a place in my life where I no longer can move forward. I've come to a situation in my life where I can no longer look backward. It's time to move in a direction that frees your soul. This particular squirrel here, I don't know how well you can see it, looks a little nervous though. So there is a little bit of hesitation on your part, Pisces, about, are you making the right decision? Are you making the right choice? Is it actually time for you to move in this direction? So I want you to just trust yourself. I want you to feel it out. I want you to use that like animal instinct within you to really understand what this period of your life is trying to teach you. You are being told to trust that this impasse is here for a reason. All right. It says, turning back is not necessarily a failure. Sometimes it's the wisest thing you can do. If there's an area in your life where there's an impasse, the universe is telling you to use this as a time to reflect and redirect your energy in another way. Wisdom is knowing when to back down, turn around, and then let it go. There are times in life to break through barriers, and there are times to change direction. There is an area in your life regarding relationships, business, finances, health, or your life your life path that needs to be evaluated. Perhaps a new route is needed. Okay, Pisces, trust it. Whatever is happening. Then you have view from above, and it says get the big picture. So I just also see this energy of, you may have hit this roadblock, right? You may have come to this place in your life where you're like, I can't believe I'm being told to change direction so abruptly, so suddenly, so harshly, whatever the case is. I'm being asked to give up a lot more than I ever thought that I would or could. But Spirit wants you to understand that if you understand this from a higher level of perspective, that this is a part of your journey, that this is happening for you, not to you, there's going to be a lot more clarity that you gain from the situation. But that I also do see a disconnect from your current reality, where you've risen above your current reality, where you are standing outside of your current reality. And again, I had someone leave a comment, and I thought it was very bold and beautiful, and I loved it, who talked about my last video where I talked about being alone, because I do feel an energy of, again, kind of like being alone, traveling alone, having to go it alone. And they said they don't want to speak loneliness into their life. Going at something alone and feeling lonely are two different things. We did talk about loneliness though in the last reading, but what I want you to understand is right now, Pisces, you probably do have somebodies even on your team who are helping you get through this. But this is a time where I do see a lot of separation in your life, where you are having to go on this path by yourself. But you don't have to claim the energy of loneliness when you are alone. You can be alone and feel completely secure in who you are. So I want to make sure we dial that in. I didn't mean to project loneliness in the reading, but it did come up that you may have been feeling lonely. But there's this energy that, I want you to understand that a lot of the times in transition, especially with your spiritual purpose, you will have to go it alone. So let's look at this view from above. All right. It says, don't get bogged down in details. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life to look and see what the big picture is and make major life decisions based on this strategy. Okay? So don't take things at face value. Go deeper, go higher, whatever you want to call it, and look at the situation from a lens of how is this helping me to cultivate my new life? Not what am I running away from, or why am I being challenged in this way? Then you have Mystic Healer. Says healing energy flows through you. So this period of time where you've hit this impasse, where you now are disconnected from your old life, or you're currently disconnecting from your old life, it's allowing you to go through an awakening of your soul gifts, of your spiritual nature, of you also ascending and going through an awakening. There are thousands of you on this channel, and each of you is dealing with your own life story. But Pisces is a healer as a whole. And this particular situation that you're going through, it is winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. I see this being, seems like they're in the dead of winter. There's no leaves on these trees. There's an owl over here on the side. I feel like you're going through a period of like uncovering the third eye within, the healer within, the divine guidance within to help you through this challenge and this course correction that you're going through in your life. It's activating you in ways that if you had stayed where you were, you would have never been able to be activated, or you would have never been able to heal this part of yourself, this impasse, this disconnection, this redirection is healing your life on many levels. And let's see what the book says for Mystic Healer. So it says, inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenge is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. That is the time to find the source of challenges. Transform inner grievances. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are healing. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not aware of it. So this is just preparing you. This transition that God is taking you through, it is preparing you also for who you are to become to others. A lot of the times we as healers have to go through the situations ourselves so that we can be a better healer, a better servant to others, to help them through the process of healing. We have to go through this difficulty. We have to go through this uncertainty. We have to understand, okay, God is removing me from these people, these places. I'm being asked to rise above. I'm being asked to let go. I'm being asked to release. But it is all part of the inner and outer healing that is occurring. And the last card you have is Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past to heal the present. So you are being asked to connect to water. You are a water sign, Pisces, in case you didn't already know. You are being asked to drink more water. You're being asked to maybe incorporate water ritual into your life, to indulge in a spiritual bath, to cleanse in the shower, whatever that means for you. If it's raining where you are, get out there in the precipitation and cleanse your energy. Connect more into nature for sure. But as you're clearing the past, that means we are clearing past traumas. We are clearing past karmic ties. We are clearing past karmic lives. This is how you heal the present, by understanding that you have to let go of the past. You have to let go of what's been holding you back. And I also feel the need to tell you that you have to become who you're really meant to be. She looks like a healer for sure, in this beautiful pink robe. I think that there's a part of you that is a rejuvenating rain, right? And maybe there's been this parched energy about your life and about the way that it's going, but Spirit is bringing in a cleansing and a renewal and a letting go, a shedding, a transformation at this time. The impasse is very dry looking, very fall looking, and this rejuvenating rain is very springtime. So it's like you're leaving that dry, parched energy for a very restorative energy. I see some of you also feeling younger again, like maybe what you've gone through. You may have felt like it aged you. Let's see what rejuvenating rain says. It says physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and a clearing of the old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life limitations. Okay, so we talked about that. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. So Pisces, it's like you're literally being asked to let the old Pisces go. You've hit a wall. You're being asked to look back at your life and how things have changed. You're being asked to see it from a higher perspective, from a higher level of consciousness. You're being asked to just trust that this is a healing time, that you will be rejuvenated, that you will be renewed. The old Pisces is gone. The new Pisces is ready to emerge. And I really do feel that springtime, Pisces season especially, is going to be the start of this transformation. If you don't already feel it, okay? Current situation, let's dive into your tarot for Pisces. This is beautiful. We have the 8 of Swords, but the Devil and the 4 of Pentacles are in reverse, and we'll get there. Pisces, you're no longer trapped. This trapped energy is now a reflection. She is moving on. She's looking back at who she once was, what used to keep her bound, what used to hold her in place, what used to limit her. And I feel like she's saying goodbye. You know how like she could just like put her hand in the water and kind of make the ripple go away? It's like you're looking back at that Pisces one last time to evaluate all that you've gone through, all that you've been through, all that you've seen, all that you've experienced. And you're saying, thank you. It's time to move on. You have the Devil in reverse, which is beautiful for saying it is time to let go of the ties that bind. It is time to let go of the toxic partnerships, relationships, businesses, work-related situations, family members, habits, toxic lifestyles, whatever it is. The Devil in reverse is saying, Pisces, right now, you're an overcomer. This is no longer causing you the issues that it used to. You have moved beyond it. And with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, this card is saying you are finally letting go of the past, letting go of holding on to what does not serve you anymore, of holding on to things that have weighed you down. You're releasing that back into the earth, back into the reality that, you have transmuted, have left behind. That is beautiful energy. You are no longer bound. You are no longer caught up. You see the truth of yourself and of your limitations and where you once were held back, and you are saying, it's time to go. It's time to free myself, to heal myself. You are your own healer, Pisces. What has been challenging this release? Four of Cups. So some of you just have not been in a place and a mindset where you really wanted to accept this new offer from Spirit. There could be many, many different reasons why. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough support. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what my calling is. Like, there's all these things of I don't know. And there could also be this energy of I don't want to fail. I've seen too much of my life go wrong lately, and I just don't want to fail again. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure. I ask that you look at this situation with new eyes, Pisces, and just trust that where you're going is much better than what you really think. It's time for you to trust God on this one, okay? Don't let your fears block you from a new beginning. Strengths for Pisces. We have the Tower and the Hierophant. Wow. There is a very sturdy, that's the best way I can think to call it, fortified energy within the Hierophant that has helped to keep you calm, down to earth, God-fearing, focused, understanding of this Tower. And although things have been falling apart, your strength has been truly your spiritual fortitude. This person is deeply connected to this bison, this buffalo. You have an inherent connection with everything around you, Pisces. The animals, the trees, other beings. You are very connected. You're very understanding that this Tower, again, this is your strengths, is happening for you, not to you. And so although life lately may have been feeling out of sorts and these people are literally falling out of the Tower, there is a lot of destruction that is occurring in this photo. You are also understanding that what goes up must come down. In order for you to move on to the life that you want to live, you must embody the energy of the Hierophant. You must stand boldly. You must stand firm. You have been imbued with wisdom. That is your strength. And it's God-given wisdom to really get back up, accept this cup, and move forward with your life. Let the towers fall. For many of you, I feel like there's multiple towers. Area of focus. Queen of Wands. You are focusing on what you came here to create, what you came here to do, to be, to embody, to fulfill. This is a card of abundance. When I see all these calves behind her, or these cows behind her, cows are representative of a lot of abundance and bounty. And you're being asked to just trust right now that what you bring to the table, your power within, your magnificence, your fiery energy, this is what Spirit wants you to focus on, your passions. Stop worrying so much about everyone else and what they're doing and what they want to, where they want to go. I see you being a trailblazer, really embodying that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, being a trailblazer, being a go-getter, being the first, doing what it is that you've always wanted to do. And for some of you, all you've wanted to do is just like live on a pasture, raise some animals, and be like a herder, right? Some of you are like, I'm ready to take on a business goal. Some of you are like, I'm ready to take on, just like being off grid, or finally getting into van life, or, doing something different. And Spirit is saying, this is what we want you to focus on. We don't want you to be trapped in the old life, the old self. You've hit an impasse for a reason. That lifestyle and that way that things were going was not meant for you. This is a time for you to heal and to really walk into your power and to really walk into your calling. Whatever that is, it's going to be different for absolutely every one of you. Near future, High Priestess. Please drop it in the comments. I am the High Priestess. As you walk forward, Pisces, in these next couple of weeks, definitely into the springtime, your intuition is about to really guide you. This is a very spiritual reading. This is a very soul-led reading. That mystical healer that is within you, that is going to come in and rejuvenate you, really comes from within. The high priestess sees the third road. So where other people don't understand where you're headed or why you're doing something, this is your perfect opportunity to align yourself with the cycles of the moon, to align yourself with your spiritual prowess, to tell yourself, yes, I can, and I see a way through this, through my third eye, and I'm heading in a new direction. There's a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of power of using your feminine energy too. You don't have to be a woman. But tell me more about this high priestess in the near future. There's a call to get more in tune with your feminine and less with your masculine. Eight of Pentacles, it's time to get to work. For a lot of you, this is going to be your spiritual work, your spiritual healing, becoming that leader, that mystic healer. This was also, okay, so that's an interesting way I'm seeing this. So a lot of you have a past life as a healer. And in this life, you probably embody that to some degree, right? Whether you're already doing Reiki, whether you're already helping people with nutrition, whether you are in some modality like being a doula, whether you're helping people with herbs and spices and teas and things like that, whether you're just really conscious about, 3D to 5D ascension, like whatever the case is, astrology. There is a call for you right now, Pisces, to understand that this rejuvenation, this call for you to get reconnected back with your old energy, is also a call to get reconnected with your past self, with your high priestess. You're going through this period of unbinding yourself, of untethering yourself to your old life, because there is a higher level of commitment that you have to this earth at this time to be a leader, especially in the area of spirituality. So a lot of what you're going through, I don't know what you're going through, it was to prepare you for this spiritual call. The Hierophant. All right, recent past. Seven of Wands. You are so protected on this journey. And Spirit gave you everything that you needed to move forward on this trajectory that you're on. You have been protected. You have been guided. You were told where to go. And even though this does not look super safe, you have had a lot of just faith that you are protected. The Seven of Wands is about protection. And for whatever reason, I'm not necessarily feeling like you're protecting yourself, but you are being protected by your guides. And they told you to trust us, walk through this valley, walk through this bridge, go over this water, head to the new place, because it is exactly where you need to be. Advice for Pisces? Wow. 10 of Cups. And you have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. This is a card saying you will reach your happiness, your fulfillment, your better days on the other side of these challenges, on the other side of this water, on the other side of these issues, this self-doubt. There's a happier life that wants to meet you, a more fulfilled person that wants to greet you. But you have to be willing to go through the process of clearing your past, Pisces, to find this. I also see that there will be a lot of friends and family, soul family especially, who are going to come in and help you to accomplish your goals. If you have been feeling lonely, the right people are coming in. If you've been feeling doubtful, the right situations are making themselves known to you. This is an opportunity for you, Pisces, to see your worth, your value, and to be rewarded. What about this 10 of Cups? Tell me more. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is the new story. You are building a new story. A lot of you are actually building that new connection, that soul family connection, whatever the case is. A lot of you are building that with the people that are in your life now. You are on a new path. The Page of Pentacles is like a new beginning. The Knight of Pentacles is we're slowly getting there. We're taking our time. We're following our North Star. It all starts from within, though. So the internal changes that you make will reflect on the outside. Remember, in the book, it said with the healing energy that came through the mystic healer, there is healing taking place on not only the outside, but the inside as well. So as you begin to heal the parts of yourself, you will also start to see yourself go from this like 4 of Cups energy to this 10 of Cups energy. And this 8 of Swords, you'll move out of that energy into someone who actually sees themselves for who they are worth and what they will bring to the table. You're also changing, so much coming through this card. You're changing the trajectory for your future self and for the future generations that come after you because of the choices that you're making here, okay? There's generational trauma being healed through you because of this understanding that you have to let go of those habits, those devils, those situations, those people, those places, and be yourself. Strike out on this new path. Okay, environment at this time for Pisces. We have the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles, which came up in our potential outcome yesterday, and we have the Queen of Cups. So what this is telling me is, yes, you are going through a lot of trials and tribulations with these 2 cards here. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, 7 of Pentacles, really trying to stay the course, even though you may feel a little bit broken and battered with everything that's been going on. Your current environment is one of resiliency. One of you holding on to hope, one of you changing the path that you are on, looking for brighter and better days and not giving up. But what's helping you to really get through this is also this Queen of Cups energy, listening to your intuition, following your bliss, filling your cup first, doing what you need to do for self-care, changing the trajectory of your life to look softer, to look more flowy. I love her outfit in this particular deck. And what I see here is someone who's just really in tune with feeling good. So your environment is like, I know I'm tired and I'm going through a lot here. You know, I'm really having to let go of this old timeline, but this old timeline is getting ready to be completed. And you are about to walk into this softer life, into this rejuvenated being. Again, connected to water. So Pisces, if you need to get connected to water, be near water, go to the beach, be near a lake. I know weather's a little crazy right now in the States, but if you have the opportunity to incorporate water into your life somehow, I think it will greatly benefit you. Hopes and fears for Pisces. All right. Justice and the 6 of Wands. What I find to be so interesting about this is this card came up, I think, also in the last reading, but it was your environment. But now it's your hopes and fears. And so, yes, Pisces, if you have any worry about will you receive balance, harmony, just a more fair life, and more just things getting back on track, by making this exit from these people, these places, and these situations. That's you right there on that boat. The answer is yes. You have to let go of the old life. So she in this boat is walking away from this person on the shore. When you walk away, you will receive the justice that you deserve. Let's read what it says in the book about justice. Okay, for the Justice card, it says, justice, karma, consequence, accountability, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause, and effect. The Justice Tarot card appearing in a reading signals that a judgment will be made fairly and accordingly. The decisions that you have made in the past will be carefully weighed with fairness. So it says, upright for love, romantic efforts rewarded, compromise, treating the partner fairly. Upright career, integrity at work rewarded, remaining accountable and fair, finances, balancing giving and taking. And at the end it says, if you have been wronged, the appearance of this card may bring you a sense of justice and relief. On the other hand, if your actions have caused pain to others, this card serves as a warning to take responsibility for your actions and to make amends. So what I feel here for you is you're worried about, the what ifs, the impasse that you've come to, the leaving, the higher level of perspective needed in this situation where you're being disconnected. And what I feel Spirit is saying is just don't even worry. We got you. You are being asked to walk away. And again, not trying to say you're going to feel lonely, but you're going to be alone. This is a path that only you can take. This is a path that only you can get on this boat and go on this drive. This is something that you have to do for yourself because it's time, and because karmic reward with the Justice card is also here to reward you for the hard work that you've put in. Potential outcome for Pisces. We have the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. That is very magical energy here. So, starting with the Two of Wands, I just hear that song, somewhere out there. I don't know the rest of the words, but it's, oh gosh, I'll have to put it in here for you guys. It's from a movie I watched as a kid. But there's like something out there for you guys that is calling your name. And you're like wishing upon a star. You're thinking about what you want to do, where you want to go. Spirit is saying it's time to go all in. It's time to make that transition. It's time to stop just thinking about it. Two of Wands. And actually do it. Page of Wands. Take the first step towards this new beginning. Take the first step towards this rejuvenation. Take the first step towards the new life. Be open and ready to take on the challenges that will come with this, but understanding that there is a lot of healing, that there is a lot of mystery, there's a lot of magic, but there's also a lot of abundance and passion and goodness that is coming for you. Good news about a move could be coming in for some of you as well, because the pages bring messages. But I just see somewhere out there, this dreamer, this Pisces dreamer who's just really wants to take a chance in a new life. And maybe you've even sat outside looking at the sunset like she is and just wondering where and when will God take me to the next level. And it's like, you are ready. It's time for you to overcome these obstacles, to heal yourself, to go in a new direction. And it's not going to be easy, Pisces, but it is exactly what you need to do to have that fulfillment in the long term. Because remember, you have advice is this 10 of Cups. So it's like the work that you put into all of this right now is going to pay off tenfold. Don't give up, Pisces, okay? There is a lot that's coming in for you. There's a lot that you're being restored. A lot of past life healing is going to come into your life. There's this energy where you're not letting the devil hold you back anymore. You're not letting the past life hold you back anymore. There's a boldness and a braveness that I see in you. There's also God-given wisdom on how to approach these situations that have been very heavy. With the Moon card on the bottom of the deck, though, I will say there is still going to be some lack of clarity. God is not saying exactly how things are all going to work out because you have to take the first step. But the Moon card is also saying that things will come to fruition. You will see past the illusions. And things will look dark for a time, but that will pass. I believe in you, Pisces. And I know that there is a brighter day. I know there's a brighter day for you. You just look like you're longing for more in this photo. Your heart wants more. It's like something from Pocahontas. Does she say, my heart wants more just around the riverbed? Something like that. I don't know. But There is something more for you. And it's time for you to claim it, Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's time for you to claim it. It's time for you to just trust that you will be rewarded. You will be taken care of. There is karmic justice being restored into your life. And also at the bottom of the deck, remember, do not forget this. You are overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Anything you've been through, anything you're going through, anything you're struggling with. There is an opportunity for growth, healing, and prosperity for you, Pisces. I love you so much, Pisces. Do not give up. There is something coming up for you just around the river bend, okay? Maybe watch Pocahontas today. But I love you, Pisces. I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.